but I think there's so like the only.
Hey, so with Pacquiao-Matthysse now over,
Yeah.
there was a lot of talk about who Pacquiao's next opponent should be.
Oh.
I thought it hilarious to ask that question in the post-fight interview because clearly Manny's just going to say, I guess you have to ask it, right?
So who do you want to see in the fight next?
Well, that's a tough thing because I, had thought that like Pacquiao was close to retirement and maybe Pacquiao's not. So I guess I have two takes on this. If Pacquiao's close to retirement, I just personally am really excited about a match between him and Errol Spence that is a like passing of the baton kind of fight. I think that both of their personalities it's just something that I want to see. Like, I think Pacquiao-Crawford, I don't think that fits the bill because he's not really passing the baton to Crawford. Crawford's a completely different person, whereas Errol Spence has a similar demeanor as
You're
Pacquiao.
talking more about like the outside the ring, just the, I don't know.
Crawford just can't
connect with people.
Yeah, like he's just like
yeah
all the time.
And Manny, people like developed an emotional connection with Manny.
Yeah. And I feel like Errol Spence can do something similar.
Yeah. And
I mean, already has, and just this like him being like a top up and coming contender.
Yeah.
You know? So I think like if Manny were close to thinking about retirement, I would really love to see that. And I think it would be a really good match for Errol Spence to fight a veteran champion like welterweight, like Manny Pacquiao.
It would definitely be like a great moment for his career. And like this happens a lot in boxing. Like when Oscar De La Hoya beat Whitaker. That happens all the time, right? Joe Louis lost to Rocky Marciano.
I don't feel like it happens all the time, though. I think maybe like historically it has happened. But I feel like lately we don't get things like this because people are afraid to lose. So, like Floyd Mayweather, he didn't fight Pacquiao in his prime. He waited. And I feel like we see a lot of that because people don't want to tarnish their records. And fortunately for Pacquiao, he has losses on his records. And I think there's something to be said about not worrying about results like that, being outcome focused. Like there's something admirable about just taking like the best fight out there and not caring. So I think this has been a thing in boxing for a while, like protecting the O on people's like fight records. And then we've seen it. Like, I mean, what happened to Keith Thurman?
He's still undefeated. Why is he still number one on ESPN?
Like,
I'm like, how's that possible?
I don't know. Like, I don't really care. Like, lose some fights. Like, I want to change that thing in boxing that we have. So that's the fight. Like, I would want to see. Now, if Pacquiao has, I don't know. I mean, he can't have 10 more fights in him when he's fighting once a year. He'd be 50, or maybe he could. Didn't George Foreman fight at 50? But I feel like it's different at heavyweight than welter. So
yeah.
So I don't know if he had a few more fights. Who would we want to see him? Oh, maybe he should fight Keith Thurman, huh?